Brute ships. Staggered line. Shipmaster. They outnumber us 3 to 1.
Then it is an even fight.
All cruisers fire at will. Burn their mongrel hides.
True ship isn't taking part in the attack. He must have gone to ground.
Roger that, ma'am. We're on him. Kick the door.
She's a little crook, Sergeant Major. But she'll hold.
All right, pop the hatch. That's something. Enjoy it while you can, Marines. As soon as we land, we're right back to it. Priority 1. Secure a landing zone for the commander's frigate. Keep your eyes and ears open. We need all the intel we can get. Wherever the hell we are. Stand to, Marines. Hoorah!
Hello everyone and welcome to the 6th mission of my Halo 3 Legendary Walkthrough Guide. Today we'll be doing the mission The Ark, and the skulls for this mission are iron because this is a no deaths run. We're also going to be using Cowbell, I Would Have Been Your Daddy, and Grunt Birthday Party because every single time we kill one of the little guys, it's going to be a party. Now, getting into this mission, we're going to be taking this right path on, like right here. It's going to be the lower path where there's going to be a few grunts here. There's going to be usually 3 grunts just napping right here. You can get all up close and personal, or you can toss a grenade. Up to you. Usually you only get 2 of the grunts, but sometimes you can get all 3. Now, once you take out those grunts, you're going to start taking out these brutes. There's going to be a brute captain that we're going to be worried about the most. And then we're going to fall back to the higher area once we take out a few of those enemies. Now you want to fall back to right about here to be able to see these brutes coming in. Prioritizing the brute captain over here. Thankfully I got the brute miner, but that brute captain tossed down a bubble shield. Unfortunately I couldn't take him out. Trying to focus down this brute miner, but unfortunately he's in cover, so I'm just going to worry about that jackal. Thankfully I was able to get my no scope on that brute, same as the brute captain right there. And then it's just one or two bursts from the battle rifle to finish them off. Now just a few other stragglers to mop up before we move on. It's this jackal right here. Unfortunately that jackal wasn't going to get stunned by me shooting him in his little nook in his shield. So I had to like improvise. But moving on, we also have sniper ammo back there if you need it. And then there's going to be more sniper ammo up here where you fight the Jackal Marksman. If you need more battle rifle ammo, there's also some more for you right here as well. But that's pretty much it for this fight. If you need any ammo, there's some back there. Now moving on to the anti-air gun, there's going to be a few Jackal Marksmen that we're going to be worried about. We're going to also take out this Grunt up here. Trying to take out these 2 Jackal Marksmen up here on the top left. And then once you take out all the Jackal Marksmen, you're going to just move on and skip the little fight where we would fight up this large little pack of brutes right here. Trying to avoid them, just trying to get them, trying to take out enough of them where they get out of our way. And then you're just going to, as I said, skip that entire fight. You're going to be worried about these guys up here. You're going to switch to your frag grenades, take out a few of these grunts, and then you're going to swap to any sticky grenade you have, and you're going to prioritize that brute captain. If you take him out, if you stick him, that's awesome. If you don't, just start laying into him with your battle rifle, and it should be all good. Now this grunt right here, he should be with this party, but unfortunately, he got left behind. But sad for him because he dies. Now moving on, we're going to bust out our sniper rifle again, take out this brute captain. Was hoping for the collateral, but unfortunately no collateral for me. Going to take out those grunts as well. We're also going to be focusing down this brute captain as well. And there we go. We're just going to mop up the last of the grunts. And then once we do that, we're just going to go right on over here to go pick up this rocket launcher. And then you're going to hop right into this mongoose. We're going to skip this fight as well. Now we pick up the rocket launcher and the sniper rifle. We want to make sure that we have both of those for when we go. We're going to be carrying the sniper rifle throughout this mission, but the rocket launcher is going to be for when we do another neat little skip. So you want to be really, really quick here. Make sure that you drive your mongoose all the way up to this this ghost. Hijack that ghost. You can even do that without touching the ground, but you really want to focus on getting that ghost, because if you can, it's going to make this neat little skip that we're going to be doing. It's a cool little despawn. But the cool thing is that the enemies will spawn back in when you have the tank, after we once we get the tank from forward unto dawn. Now to do this skip, you're going to need to drive your ghost exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm trying to make sure it's all positioned right. There we go. So now that you're here, you want to drive just like this along the outer side of the wall, using your boost to make sure that you do not fall onto the part like where those ghosts are right there. You want to make sure that you're staying on this edge, on this wall, and then you're gonna drive right on up just like that, using whatever your jump button. For me, it's LB. But using whatever your jump button is to make sure you keep the nose of the ghost pointing upward. That way you can get up that edge. But once you do that, you can pretty much notice that there's no enemies here where there should be, and that allows us to quickly grab the brute chopper and handle the rest of these enemies. Now, prioritizing the wraith, you can sit in this little cave, and you can sit in this little cave. That wraith will not bother you at all. The only thing that you have to worry about are those ghosts that are going to be coming up in a few moments. But thankfully for us, the ghosts haven't shown up yet. You can see them kind of swarming those anti-air wraiths. Now, using your sniper rifle to gauge where you should send your rocket. Got one right there. Going to use our sniper to take out these 2 brute miners. There we go. Got this last one. There we go. Trying to see if there's any other enemies that we can use this rocket on. I see one right there. There we go. Gonna see if that hit anybody. Unfortunately, it didn't, but that's okay for us because we're gonna be using our brute chopper to mop up the rest of these ghosts here. Now you can use, if you just keep spamming your right trigger wherever your firing button is, you can just spam that button. It will allow your rate of fire for the chopper to go up dramatically. It is actually a really cool little way to, instead of holding it down where the fire rate starts to, it's initially fast and then it goes slow, you can just bypass that by like pressing the fire button a lot of times. Just spam that button. Trying to take out that grunt on that turret, but unfortunately this brute got into the ghost, so I had to finish him off, and then we were able to kill that grunt on that turret. Now, what we're worried about here is a brute that has a power drain. We do not want to get into a point where we're dealing with a brute with a power drain. We want to make sure that, there we go, we wanted to bait that out, because if we got caught without that, it would have been a bad day for us. Now trying to see if we can find, there's one brute right there. He also had a power drain. You notice that you dropped that. Trying to snipe the gunners out of the turret. Going to back to the chopper to make sure we can take out those anti-air wraiths now. Alright, now we can start focusing down those anti-air wraiths because we pretty much mopped up a good section of those enemies, but as you saw there was still one brute on my left, kind of falling back because the anti-air wraith got the aggro. There we go, took out the first one. We're just going to be trying to go around and take out the second one. Now there is a way to hijack these anti-air wraiths. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in the next mission, the Covenant. But for now we're just going to worry about destroying these anti-air wraiths. Now we got both of those. Gonna worry about taking out the last of the brutes around here. Usually there's one or two more that you kind of have to worry about. Trying to see if we can get him with the sniper. Where is he at? You're also going to need a fuel rod gun, by the way. There we go. There we go. That was the last brute. Now, you are going to need a fuel rod gun. Make sure you can grab some ammo as well. The fuel rod gun will be used for later on when we're going up the Spire. After we destroy the Scarab. Now, just waiting on forward unto dawn to come on down with our tanks. And then we can get the fun part of the mission going as well. The fun part of the mission being, like, we get tanks for the, the next, 10-something minutes or something. I don't know. There's a lot of vehicle fights in this mission. Or it's just really one long vehicle fight. But here's forward unto dawn. Just waiting on them to open up the bays. And look at that bubble shield on the floor. We're going to go grab that. There we go. Now they're just waiting on that tank as it goes down very, very slowly. But you want to get the first tank that comes out. Don't get the one at the very, very end. Come on. You want to make sure that you're also away from wherever they're driving in front of. You don't want to be in front of the tank when it comes out of forward unto dawn. You just, I mean, that's fairly self-explanatory. You would get killed if you, just like that Marine did right there, almost just now. You'll get splattered. But the first wave of enemies is really just going to be a bunch of ghosts as well as a prowler. There's like maybe one prowler and then 4 or 5 ghosts. So we're just going to worry about taking those enemies out before we head over to take out the hunters. See, there's one more. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take out that ghost, but there we go. We finally got that ghost. Now once you take out all the ghosts, we can worry about taking out the hunters. The shocker here was that there was a friendly inside that ghost. I thought that was going to be an enemy, but thankfully for us, it was a friendly. But one shot from the tank kills a hunter, really easy, and then you're just going to sit here, take out the phantom with your tank. Make sure that you prioritize, basically the little blue thing in the front is what you want to target, but thankfully for us, that phantom stays forever, so we're able to take him out. Now remember when we did that skip, all the enemies finally spawn back in. So now, even though you weren't able to fight them on the way, like coming to get your tank, you have to fight them while in your tank on the way back. So that is the only drawback, but I mean, you have a tank, and just like the guy said, tank beats everything. Now that brute right here has a fuel rod gun, so you want to make sure you prioritize him, making sure that you avoid his fire at any given point in time. There's also that shade turret that you saw me take out before we took out that brute. You also want to make sure you keep an eye out for any shade turrets. Taking out these ghosts as well. There's going to be quite a few ghosts in this little area right here. I think there's these initial 2, and then there's going to be an initial 3. Then there's going to be a follow-up with 3 right after we take out this wraith. So here's one. There's that one ghost. We took out the wraith now. Gonna take out that tower, mop up the last of them. There we go. So there's the second ghost. There we go. That's that third, that trio of ghosts I was talking about. Now up here, there's more phantoms to take out. Practice using your tank to snipe it out of the air. Trying to see if we can get it. This is just kind of like I want points kind of deal, but I think I'm not gonna get. There we go. Finally got that. Now we're just gonna use our tank to take out the 2 wraiths on the far side. Do not be aggressive here. You're gonna get overwhelmed by brute choppers, ghosts, wraiths. It's not gonna be a fun time. There's 3 wraiths in this area, by the way. Took out the first wraith. Unfortunately, that branch screwed me. There we go. We got the driver, and there we go. We destroyed the wraith. That shade turret on the edge there, we want to take that out. Now on the way through, we're just going to try to take out as many of these brute choppers as possible. Try and take out the second one. Come on. And there was a shade turret right there. And here's that ghost. Those ghosts I was talking about. There's 2 of them usually. Once you push up far enough, those ghosts will appear. Now there's going to be another phantom dropping off the 3rd wraith. As you see there, it's also going to drop off several enemies. You also want to take out the phantom before it drops off all those enemies. And if you do, you get a nice little kill-tacular. That means you basically killed the rest of those enemies. Now just moving on through, just minding our own business, making sure that we kill everything on in our path. We're in a tank. We're kind of overpowered at this point in time. Come on. There we go. There, that's the wraith. We've been wanting to take that out for a bit now. Now on the left here is a shade turret. I should have stayed in the tank for this, but thankfully I have a plasma grenade here that has the shade turret's number. So as you see here, was able to kill that grunt as well, who was trying to get out of the shade turret. But usually you want to use the tank to take it out, but it was fine. I had a bubble shield just in case. Now waiting for 343 Guilty Spark to open the door, to open the world's slowest door. And once we're inside, we gotta wait for yet another door to open. Look, sentinels. Got more of them. So now we just sit here, wait for 343 Guilty Spark to open this door. Sentinel saying hello. Kind of just floated right on through my... He's just staring at me. I don't know. Like, I don't got any candy for you. Stay away, Sentinel. Extend the bridge, and then we're going to go right on through this door as well. We're going to meet the tanks on the other side.
Good work, Chief.
Leading to the best fight, in my opinion, of the mission, which is the one with the Scarab. Hey, look. Speak of the devil. We're waiting for this Scarab to kind of move on before we hop on down. Staying up on this side really quick, and then we can start to slowly go down once we see the fall damage timer start to go down. Because if you were to just jump right on down, you'd actually take fall damage, meaning that you would, like, after a certain amount of time that you fall, the game just says, hey, you died. So that's why you want to take it that slow route. Now hopping back into our tank, you want to stay in here for as long as you possibly can, because this is the path. Well, this is going to be the safest from the wraiths, as well as any other enemies that are kind of taking out those 2 tanks that you have up there. So make sure that you let your friendlies take most of the heat while you stay in the back line. As you notice, those tanks are not shooting at any of these guys. I was getting absolutely leveled by that ghost and that brute chopper, but thankfully our friendly tanks woke up, and now they're going to be helpful and take out these wraiths. Now there's 2 wraiths on both sides. We took out the first wraith, and now there's going to be 1 more wraith on each side. So we have this wraith that we have on the right side. We want to take it out first. Each wraith has an accompanying group of not banshees, but of ghosts. Taking out this wraith. All right, that's the left side wraith, as well as the left side ghost. I almost did it again. Left side banshees, no. Left side ghosts. Now once you destroy all the wraiths, all the ghosts, you can start to use your tank to take out the Scarab. Now, typically some people will grab the grav lift. They'll go over there and they'll meet the Scarab. Other people will use there's a bunch of different strategies on how to take out this Scarab. My way is to be as passive as possible, while also still being aggressive and being able to hit this Scarab. Now, the strategy here is to wait for it to turn around and face you, or basically for the backside to face you. That way you can aim for this little blue dot on its back, and that will get its shield that's guarding the critical point for the Scarab, the way to destroy it. There it is, right there. And you want to aim for that. it takes 4 shots from your tank directly at it to destroy that, and then it takes 2 more shots at the critical point on the Scarab to be able to destroy it. So it's 6 total shots to the Scarab's back. Now, at a certain point, if you aren't being able to get a good angle, you will want to shoot at its legs, making sure that, there we go, we got its back. We just destroyed its backside now, but we're trying to take out its legs. That way, when it turns its back on us again, we'll be able to just sit there, stun it, and then we'll be able to finish it off. Trying to use this rock for cover. Thankfully, we also have a one of our friendly tanks. Here we go. Come on, there we go. Thankfully, I have one of our tanks distracting it. There was that first initial shot. I missed the second shot, but thankfully I was able to get the stun going. So we're just gonna go right on back that way. Try to see if we can get a shot on its. Come on. We're trying to be quick about this because it's only gonna be stunned for a little bit. Come on. There we go. Now once we destroy the Scarab, we're gonna fall back and we're just gonna head straight on towards the Spire. We're gonna take the long way. We don't want to get destroyed by the Scarab's explosion. So up there is gonna be quite a few enemies, a lot of brutes, a lot of jackal marksmen / snipers. You don't really know which one they are. There's supposed to be a mixture of snipers and marksmen, so make sure that you are being careful. There's also going to be a bunch of cloaked special ops brutes, so you also want to make sure you're careful of those as well. You're going to see me stay in this tank for a little bit because I want to make 100% certain that we are safe. But if you want to, you could just charge up the Spire. Use your fuel rod cannon to destroy, to kill the any of the brutes up there, and then use your sniper rifle to take out any of the other jackal marksmen or snipers, depending on which one they are. Making sure that you are extraordinarily careful when you are taking out the jackal snipers, because it is a one-shot kill. That brute kinda got a little too close with that fuel rod gun shot, but it's gonna be fine. As you see here, I am trying to take out those jackals, but I think you just have to get up on top of the Spire. There is a way you can just get right to the top of the Spire without basically like walking up it, but that's a speedrunning technique. I wanted to make sure that we kept those to a minimum in this video, doing the easy stuff. Alright, now there's that one of the jackals right here. We're going to take them out with our sniper, switching to our fuel rod gun in any case we see a brute. There's another jackal on the right. That means there's one on the left as well. We're just going to have to get over here on the left. There's none on the left. What was the weird part here was the brutes, who I hadn't seen yet. They hadn't even seen me. They decided to use their power drain, and it killed all of them. That was the crazy part, and I thought that was hilarious. Trying to see if I can find this brute. Come on, brute. Alright, there we go. So that's all the enemies on this initial bottom level. Got a jackal sniper or a jackal marksman. And the tank, that was a jackal sniper, and the tank shot it out. So I have my guardian angel tank just leveling people. It's insane. Trying to take out any more jackals. Gonna use our fuel rod gun because we have plenty of ammo for that, and we're trying to use our sniper to take out that jackal, but unfortunately I missed. And I think that's a jackal marksman. So yeah, that's a jackal marksman. So we lucked out here. Trying to push up smartly. There we go. Now we're gonna go up now. Try to see if we have any more enemies. Gonna pick up a carbine. Trying to see if there's any more jackals that we have to worry about. Gonna trade out our fuel rod gun for this beam rifle. And there's a few. Here are those special ops brutes. We were waiting for those guys to show up, but thankfully that plasma grenade got stuck, and we were able to kill that special ops brute. All right. Now that we're in the Spire, this is going to be the kind of like I don't know. This is the part that many people will probably get stuck on or have the hardest time getting through. It's because of these close quarters combat situations. It's kind of it just takes a little bit of patience and realizing that like which enemy to prioritize. Brute here taking a leak in the corner. We want to take him out first, and then we're just gonna waste a little bit of time by killing these little guys. Assassinate every single one of them. And we have a few more. Poor little guys. You could genocide. You could either pacifist and take out just one of the, like, take out the brute and then move on, leave the grunts alive, or you can genocide the grunts. It's up to you. That served like no purpose. Just wanted to slaughter the grunts. Got this grunt right here. Got a melee on the back. Might as well see if we can pick up. There we go. We have a Forerunner auto turret. Looking around for any enemies. I'm gonna assassinate this grunt. And this door right here, down here, is the one that we're looking for. We want to go immediately down it. And down here, we're gonna. I thought I had a plasma grenade out. That was gonna be a stick if I did. But we're gonna use our sniper rifle, our beam rifle, to take out the last. These brutes here. There's gonna be quite a few grunts and jackals as well. Basically take out the brutes like we always have. It's usually a one shot to a miner's face, but for that reason I guess that was 3. I don't know why, but it took 3 shots from the beam rifle to take out that one brute miner. God, I think that brute captain over here, it took 2 shots to a brute captain, so I don't understand. Maybe that brute miners was using like roids or something. I don't know. Trying to take out that jackal, but I just couldn't get the shot off. There we go. And we also have the arbiter, so it's gonna be pretty nice. But yeah, after you kill all these enemies, we can just go and activate the cartographer, making sure we have a deployable cover. That is not the door. We're gonna just go out this left door, and then to the right. And then we can activate the cartographer. That is the first part of this mission, and I'll see you for the second.
That's our galaxy. We're beyond the rim.
2 to the 18th light years from Galactic Center, to be precise.
What is this place?
The Ark.
This is the Ark?
I had always assumed it was part of a SHIELD installation, but it seems I was mistaken.
That's a first.
Not at all. While I had a complete understanding of Installation 04, my makers wisely limited my knowledge of all other strategic facilities. Compartmentalization, in case I was ever captured by the Flood.
Can you tell me where we are exactly?
Here.
And truth?
Near one of the Ark's supraluminal communication arrays, I'm afraid. Unfortunate. The meddler has triggered a barrier, a defensive perimeter around the Ark's core. The barrier will be difficult to disable. How odd that my makers would place such a comprehensive defense around a single... Oh my.
What is it?
Phantom!
Spark, move.
We must get past that barrier, or the meddler will destroy it all.
Alright guys, welcome back. After that, we're going to be heading right on back exactly where we came. And basically this part right here is just redoing what we just did. There's going to be a few more brutes that are going to come out. We're going to take them out. As I said, here are those grunts. And then we're just going to take out this brute captain here with our sniper rifle. Come on. There we go. Now once you do that, there's going to be a few more brutes that are going to come out. That brute was just walking into a wall. Typical NPC move. And then there's one more enemy that we're looking for, and it's the brute chieftain. Look, there we have a... trying to pick up a plasma pistol before we could take out that brute. Taking out this brute miner. Now leaving just the brute chieftain with the plasma cannon. That was a small brain move there to shoot the wall. Trying to see if we can get a... Come on. Probably should have reloaded that carbine there before I threw that grenade. There we go. Now that we have the Brute Chieftain done, now we can worry about getting a nice, more charged plasma pistol. And I do not know what's going on. I keep hearing a brute, not a brute dying, but a grunt dying, and I don't know where he is. I don't know. We're just gonna pick up a regenerator. That grunt's having some issues. We're just gonna let him live if there is one still alive. But here is the part that you want to be extraordinarily careful at. There's a bunch of special ops brutes in this area. You want to be as careful as you possibly can. They all have radar jammers, including a cloaking device. So making sure that we are keeping all these in front of us. That door just opened, so I assume that there is a special ops brute that just left. Using the plasma pistol to take out the shields if you need to, that is a good idea. Looking down and around, making sure there's no enemies. And in my peripheral, I saw this brute. That was completely luck that I saw him. Saw the second one to come up behind him. So, gonna swap out our regeneration for this cloaking. And I'm trying to see if I can find the last one, but I think he's just gonna be at the bottom of the staircase now. Have my plasma grenades ready for him. I think he's gonna be right around here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Just gonna stick him. Alright, now there's gonna be a few more enemies. 2 more jackals will come out of this door right here. Unfortunately, this jackal took the last of my plasma pistol, not my plasma pistol, but my carbine ammo. So now we're in the final area. We have a cloaking. We are going to go up here, gonna go grab this carbine ammo in this crate here on the left, and then we're going to focus fire the Brute Chieftain. He's going to be sitting there right in the middle. All the other brutes are not even worth paying attention to. Once you take out that Brute Chieftain, he kind of was not a threat at all. But once you take out the Brute Chieftain, there's a bunch of jump jet brutes. Just use your carbine. You have a lot of carbine ammo in this area. And just start leveling each and every one of them. Use the noob combo if they get too close. Come on. Alright, there we go. And use the carbine if you need to, just to like take them down from a safe distance. Come on. Come on. He wanted to die. There we go. I got some jackal marksmen on the other side. Alright. I think we have one more brute that we need to take down. I think he's on the left here. There he is. Got the noob combo ready for him. We almost didn't even need this cloaking. That's the crazy part. And with that, after we take down the jackal marksman, that is it for the mission, the Ark. And that is the Ark on legendary difficulty without dying. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please consider hitting the like button below, as well as hitting the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for the Covenant. Thank you guys for watching.
Commander.
Johnson, look sharp.
I got it.
No, don't shoot. They mean us no harm. Those units have a priority task.
Oh, yeah? And what might that be?
I really can't say. Not for sure. But if you allow me to find a terminal closer to core.
We must keep the prophet from those sites.
But what about your construct? Your solution to the problem? With more data,
Barber's right. We have priorities too. Until we kill Truth, stop the rings from firing. Nothing else matters.